What's going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 15 of our Lille career mode, and today, 3 games for you. We have Marseille, and then the first leg of our Europa League round of 16 time against Sparta Prague, and then we have Nantes in the league. And yeah, so last episode, of course, we got knocked out of the Coupe Nationale. A very disappointing performance against Lyon, who are the team we're trying to catch currently. We're 6 points back of Paris, 3 points back of Lyon, and they gave us a bit of a lesson, and we're trying to kind of come back, and it's a tough game to come back to here against Marseille, but hopefully, you know, we're up for it, and hopefully we can go ahead and grab a result out of it. Now, I'm going to want to start Weah. Samara as well, I believe. I think those are going to be the 2 changes we've got. So let's jump into this. Lille Marseille. Let's go. Bamba. Now can we force Marseille some problems here as it comes out to Bradarich. And Bradarich clips that forward and it comes back post and Yoshiza can't touch it home. I pressed B on Weah. Weah missed it. He came back to Yoshiza there and he didn't first time it because I had already wasted the shot on... Weah. That is so annoying. He first times that and it's a goal. Instead, he takes a touch, tries to slam it in, and it hits the post. That's a big opportunity. Oh, lovely play this. Lovely play this. And we kept him onside. It's 1-0 to Marseille. A huge chance at one end. They come back up the other way. End up grabbing a goal and taking the lead. Pretty decent movement. Benedetto with the goal. But they just had 3 or 4 players ahead of our back line there, and that's just not good enough. Plus, we played them all onside with that guy running back. Not ideal, is it? And Marseille take a 1-0 lead. Nice cut inside. This is a good run being made here. Now it's out wide. There's Payet. Oh, that's a lovely ball. And where in the world was Samare going? 2 quick goals for Marseille. It's 2-0 as we approach the half hour. Where's Samare going? He is running away from his man. It's a really good ball as Kamara puts it away. But what is this? Let's see this again. I'm not sure what Samare's thinking here. Gets slipped out wide. And he's just gone the wrong way. Almost like a stutter step outward instead of chasing back Kamara. And he gets stuck in no man's land. And that is annoying. It was Ndicka, actually, not Samare. I keep thinking Ndicka's the one with the armband on. It's not Samare, so I apologize. It's not Samare, it's Ndicka. But either way, where is he going? I will never know. That was ridiculous. Marseille looking for something before halftime. That would almost put this out of reach, and they might have gotten it there. It's 3-0. Oh, it's Sanson, who's moved to Villa in real life. And he's put Marseille 3-0 up here on the halftime mark. Last kick of the half. At the moment, it's too easy for Marseille. It's a nice ball out there. That ball inside is genuinely incredible, but nobody's in front of Sanson. Yeah, it's not been a great half, has it? 3-0 at the break for Marseille, and we wanted to get back. We said this was a tough opponent, but we wanted to get back to winning ways, and it's not gone well, has it? Corner set to come in as we look for a route back into this game. Set it down. Sanchez is going to bring it out to Ndicka. Samare. One more is Jonathan David, who's fresh on the pitch. And he's been brought down, and that's a penalty. I thought he got the ball there. But it is going to be a penalty, and we'll take it. It's Kaletakar. And I guess he does get Jonathan David before he gets the ball. We need to put this away. This is a huge opportunity. And he does, thankfully. Goalkeeper doesn't move, Mandanda. And Jonathan Bamba gives us a lifeline. Jonathan David, with his first couple of touches, gives us a lifeline. This is an excellent penalty from Bamba here. The tough, if you didn't know exactly where it was going. Very good penalty, and we've got a route back into it. 3-1, 51 minutes gone. Ugh. It's excellent stuff from Marseille, who really did well to work away from us, and they're going to score from it, too. We had the press on. I can't believe it. I can't believe how well they worked the ball around there. 4-1, and the comeback possibly dead. Rongier with it again. And they just... all that high press we had there, they just worked around it. It's a nice ball in there, and it's a good finish. He's being played onside by the fullback there. And we just didn't get close enough to the ball, did we? This bouncing around stuff, I hate it. Nice movement again. They've just been... we've been unable to take the ball off of them all game long. We really have. They always find the open man, especially on the press, seemingly. And there it is again. And can we get a touch onto this? Thankfully, too. But they're always finding the open man at the moment. Here's Sanchez. He's racing forward with it. Waiting for a run to open up here, and it might have opened up for Jonathan David. Lovely finish. A possible comeback, perhaps. It's 4-2 with 14 minutes to go. We're going to need a little bit of a miracle, but Jonathan David's come off the bench and contributed to both goals. As he's put this one away. He was waiting for someone to make a run. He eventually made the run. And Sanchez did enough to just get that ball to him. It's a lovely little finish. Just clips it over. Mandanda's arm there. And with 12 minutes to go, possibly a comeback. But as I said, we've been struggling so much in terms of just getting the ball back that it'd be difficult to get the ball back twice in those 12 minutes. Nice tackle. Need a goal right here for any sort of hope. And that can come to Yilmaz. Now it's going to come to Jonathan David, and Jonathan David, can he give us that hope? He can. And with a minute to go, it's 4-3. And it's Jonathan David once again, who I put on the bench to start this game, and it's proving to be a silly mistake as he's come off the bench at halftime and scored 2 and assisted 1. Is it a little bit of a miracle here? We need another goal. We need the ball back, though, also. There's 2 minutes added on. That gets clipped into a pretty decent spot, and yeah, we're not going to get the ball back, unfortunately. Damn. Comeback falls short, but this is all on us. Oh, the way they moved the ball around today was so annoying. That one that went for the 4th goal. Oh, really difficult. We did not get the ball back. Pass accuracy, 94%. I mean, another loss, and we go further behind Paris. It's 9 points now, the gap. And it's not ideal, is it? It's 2 losses running. 1 to Marseille, 1 to Lyon. It's not so great. And we just got to get better at cutting out spaces. It's just as simple as that. I mean, they always found the extra man. They always found him. And we got to be better than that. But on we go. Here we have... we're going to start the second goalkeeper today, see what happens. I don't know why Magnan's content. I don't know what his issue is. But Butman can have a start. Jallo can have a start. Guilles can have a start. We'll go with Willick. De Ketelaere, I think, can have a start. And we'll run with Weah one more time. And then I'll change the fullbacks out also. I think we can afford to rotate in this first game here. So let's jump into this. Sparta Prague, Lille, round of 16, Europa League. Let's go. Slipped on nicely. Weah's going right through the gap here, and it's Weah. Oh, good save. Goalkeeper reacted a little bit late there, but he just managed to get an arm to that. Almost an early goal. Andre's going to get the corner back to him. Here's Guies. It's a nice turn in there, and there's Weah once again with a nice turn. And Weah can backheel that. Lovely. Oh, that is a really poor ball. After all that lovely work, Guies overhits the pass. Nicely done. Here's Botman. Botman is racing forward. It's a nice ball in. There's a really good run being made by Andre. Can Andre get that forward? Not quite. Comes back to Guies. Here's Willick. Here's P8 now. Comes in. Nicely done. That's a great ball from Weah. Willick goal. And as we said, he's been in a really lovely vein of form. It's a 1-0 lead for us, and he grabs himself another. It's a really good move here. Weah, Guies, Willick all moving around pretty well. P8 here slips it in. Weah slides it to Willick, and that's an excellent finish from the young Englishman. Full of confidence, and it shows on the finish. 1-0. Nice play inside. Oh, lovely stuff. Step up. Good save. You got to step into that space, Butman. I thought he had that covered for a moment. Hesitated. Cannot hesitate. Got the shot off. It was a good save. So that's cleared, but not all the way. But they give it right back to us, thankfully. Nicely played. To Ketelier. Finds a really good ball to Weah, and that's an excellent touch from Weah. And Weah is going to go for goal. That's a decent effort into the side netting. I thought that beat the goalkeeper the way it kind of nestled in the net there, but it hasn't. Just outside the post. But Weah getting into some really good positions. It was a difficult one to cut back inside there. I don't think he would have been able to have the time and space, but decent effort. Nicely done. Space down the middle here. How did we not get a foot in there? It's 1-1. That's a really good finish, but how did we not get a foot in there? I thought we did. Too lackadaisical at the back, and they've leveled it up, and they have an away goal. It's just too easy. Look how spread everybody is. It's not good enough, and then just took too long to switch on, and he cuts in front here, but the shot comes away as I do, and he gets it off before. And all of a sudden, we're technically behind on the 56th minute mark. Not ideal. Gets it out there to Andre. And Andre gets it out there to Ketelier, and he can clip it in. Lovely ball. Oh, great save. A really good hit on the volley. Unfortunately, it was just a touch too straight, wasn't it? Thought we had that one there. Lovely play. Unfortunately, just couldn't finish that one off. Shallow now. Can we move on with this? It gets out wide here, and it's Ikone. Ikone, nice touch. Into space. Ikone, it's blocked. Willick blocked again. Ikone heads it down, and it's Willick on the turn, blocked, and then it goes right into the goalkeeper's hands. And 15 minutes to go here. Would like to grab ourselves another goal. Nice take. Get up on it. Guies, what are you doing, bud? Standing around? That ball's free for the taking, and he's bloody standing there. And now we're not going to get the ball back here, and we just need to make sure that we don't concede. And that is a huge tackle. And it is going to finish 1-1 here. Not the result we were looking for once again. And I was waiting for a sub. I changed the team around on the half-hour mark, and unfortunately we didn't get any stoppages from then on in. Had a couple chances there, but you know, overall not great, obviously, as we're going to have to go back the other way and at least score a goal. Put ourselves in a not so great position. Here we are, 8 points ahead of Marseille and 6 points back of Lyon, though. We have a game in hand, so Lyon must have lost one of their 2 games, which is good for us. Everyone's fit. We're going to roll with the starting lineup. We have yet to do that today, and hopefully we can go ahead and get back on track. We need a win. Let's jump into it. Lille-Nantes. Let's go. Yashizi. Out to Renato Sanchez here. There's space for Renato, and Yoshizi's made an excellent run, 1-0. An excellent, excellent run from him. Sanchez found him, marauding into the box, all alone. And he has put it away and given us a 1-0 lead. Very, very nice. Sanchez does well. He just holds this up, and Yoshizi goes for it, and that midfielder's just walking. That nonce midfielder is just walking. Doesn't track him. Doesn't break into a jog at any point. You have got to track him into the box. Didn't do any of that. And Yoshizi gets a free run and a free goal. 17 minutes gone. It's 1-0. Bringing it up the pitch. Bradarich. He can slide that forward. Bamba's going to be onside, I'm pretty sure. And Bamba is onside. Tight angle. What a finish. He does not care. Slams it near post. It's 2-0. 2 goals in a couple of minutes. 23 minutes gone. 6 minutes in between the goals. But we've doubled up our lead. And it's Bamba here. And Lafont probably should be doing better at his near post. Yeah, he ought to. They're not as good in game at the near post as they should be. As that just goes over his arm. Not good enough for Lafont. Or from Lafont. And it's 2-0. Nice tackle. See Kone now, and he slides it forward, and Bamba's making his way up the pitch here, and he's going to get away, and Bamba wants another, but he slides it to Jonathan David for the tap-in instead. It's 3-0 on 30 minutes, and this is the kind of response we needed. After not winning any of our previous 3, we needed to get back to it. And it looks like we're on our way here. 30 minutes gone, 3-0, lovely stuff. Bamba just gets away. They didn't have enough men back. They're not catching him, not catching Jonathan David, 3-0. Lovely stuff here. There it is once again, and they are throwing men through the middle, might I add, as that gets slipped across, 4-0. When we try and quickly play up the pitch, their back line steps up almost into midfield to try and win the ball back, and if we play out of that, we're through, and that's happened 2 times in a row now. And Jonathan David this time slamming home the 4th. And Nantes need to change their way of playing as soon as possible. 35 minutes gone, 4-0. Oh, he's managed to get away and hold on to that. Excellent, 4-1. They hit back immediately to cut the deficit to 3. This is an excellent touch here to corral this. He did so well, really. We had a bit of a step up there. We shouldn't have, but right in here. Oh, it's not as difficult as I thought it was originally. He's just got around Ndicka, but it's still a pretty decent finish as Magnan can't get a touch onto it. And it's 4-1 here. Still in the first half, might I add. Give themselves a little bit of hope. That gets played in pretty nicely. It's just these backward dips right now. Is he onside? He is onside. I thought he was offside. It's 4-2. And Simon has smashed that home. It's those dips. I hate them. These, you know, this drag backward. Just drag backward, pull away. I really thought he was offside. But he has slammed that home. I might have to take a look. He's slammed that home. That's a good finish. But it's Simon here, who I thought was offside. And he's not, is he? It's Ndicka who's played him on. All of a sudden, we're going into halftime 4-2 up when we were cruising at 4-0. And now there's a bit of hope for Nantes. Corner set to come in for Nantes as they look to add a third. And the header comes out. It's fallen right to him. That's an excellent block. They're still holding on to it here, but we get a huge touch on there. There we go. Lovely. That's how you play it out of the back there. Is Jonathan David now in a bit of space. And there's a huge gap in the middle here for Araujo. 5. And that should seal it. And once again, they didn't learn from their first half mistakes. Well, maybe they did. They're just chasing it a little bit perhaps as well. But look at the gap in the middle. Center back comes out. Araujo all alone smashes it over the goalkeeper into the roof of the net. That's what we needed to settle it down a little bit. 5-2. Lovely stuff played out of the back. And this is what I'm talking about. They kind of just stretched themselves And Araujo's going to be on side here. And Araujo wants another, and he gets it 6. 2 goals in a couple of minutes to add to the scoreline and restore our 4-goal lead. And as I said, maybe they've just started chasing it because there was this whole second half they've been very good, Nantes. Defensively, we've barely had the ball. But 2 quick breaks late on has added a little bit of gloss to the scoreline. A lovely finish. 2 goals for him in a couple of minutes. And it's 6-2. 30 seconds to go, and we're going to come away with a pretty nice victory in the end. As the whistle goes, 6-2. And it gets us out of our slump just a little bit, even if it's, you know, just one game. And that's not necessarily out of a slump. We had lost or dropped points in the last 3. Lost 2 of them, drew 1. So, you know, to grab that win is nice. And it pulls us within 3 of Lyon, which is good. Still 9 back of Paris, but, you know, top 3 was the aim before the season. And at the moment, we're pretty comfortably in there. Even if Marseille won their game today, you know, we're still 8 ahead of them. So, I mean, that's a pretty decent gap. Let's look at the office really quick and see what's going on in here. International progress assessment. So, we're doing pretty well. Next episode, we have this crunch game here with Sparta Prague to see if we move into the final or into the quarterfinal of the Europa League. And then we have Nice. And then there's a gap here, and then we have Metz, and I believe here will be the quarterfinal should we get to it, guys. But that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. And peace.